Welcome to FILMFEST München 2021. My name is Julia Weigl and I'm a programmer with the festival. Today I will be speaking with Bruce LaBruce, the legend from Canada, about his film Saint-Narcisse. So, hi Bruce, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good.
What was the best moment while shooting Saint-Narcisse?
I was working with a incredible cinematographer, Michel Laveau, who's Quebecois. And just working with him was like, was pretty amazing. He's difficult too. We had like an argument where he stormed off the set, and I'm not used to that, really. And then he came back in 10 minutes and it was as if nothing had happened. And so I knew then that we could work together. Somebody had told him that I didn't like to be like hugged. I don't know why that was. Like, I am a little bit of a standoffish. And the next day he came in and he gave me this enormous bear hug. That was a special moment.
You're always taking us on wild rides. What's this wild ride gonna be like?
Oh yeah. Well, it is kind of a wild ride. It's because the whole scenario is a bit absurd in a sense. You have to take it for what it is. It's probably not the most plausible narrative. The working title of the film was Twincest. So there's that element as well, because I also make porn movies, and I was quite aware that there's a subgenre of porn with twins, where actual twins have sex. And so I thought, well, would I be able to make a feature film about this without making it like obviously salacious or obviously like offensive or whatever. I kind of tried to throw everything but the kitchen sink into this movie. I have all my favorite things in it, like a guy riding a motorcycle and lesbians living in the woods, separatist lesbians living in the woods, and then, a demented priest, who's kind of losing his mind, and I don't know, naked boys swimming in a lake, and whatever I could throw in, I threw in.
I always wanted to provoke Bruce LaBruce. So I'm just going to ask this question: would you call yourself a narcissist yourself?
In some ways, not, because there's two types of. I would say there's two types of gay men. I don't know if it's the same with a non-gay, but ones that look for someone who looks almost exactly like them, and they kind of look like twins. And I'm sure you've seen that phenomenon. So they dress the same. They're almost like a mirror image of one another. And other ones who in their partner want the exact opposite of them. So in that regard, I fall into the latter category in a way. So I'm not really, I'm not looking for my twin.
How would you describe the narcissism that is portrayed in the film?
Yeah, well, in a way, like I said, good and bad narcissism. Two of the characters in the film, I would say, are narcissistic in a way, in a bad way. And that's the father, Andrew, and the demented priest, and Beatrice, the mother. And they're very much contrasted. But they both do kind of extreme things that have negative consequences to the people they love, and they don't really realize it. Yeah, that's kind of bad narcissism. The twins, their narcissism, especially Dominique's, is kind of understandable, because he feels like half of him is missing, and he's just trying to complete himself. That kind of narcissism is healthy.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, isn't there like a small, tiny narcissist in all of us?
You have to, especially for kids, and especially for gay kids who can have such a negative self-image. Gay teenagers and stuff, or queer, LGBTQI, etc. There's a high suicide rate and everything. So it's really important that they learn to love themselves, for sure.
Absolutely, I think
as they are.
Absolutely, that's a great ending to our interview. Thank you so much, Bruce, for taking the time. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure.